twice, and some maybe three or four. It seems to me a rarity is a man who can do more. I'll do anything to find him in heaven or in hell. And as these words were spoken then, she heard the front door bell. For the wind blew cold and lonely across that widow's moor. She never ever turned away trouble from the door. The widow then ran to the door and it she opened wide. And as she did, a tall and handsome stranger stepped inside. She gave him bread and brandy, and when he well was fed, she said, "My dear, now have no fear, it's time to come to bed." He said to her, "I've heard your call and I've come to do you right, but you must come to hell with me if I can last the night." She said, "You randy devil, to this bargain I'll agree. For hell on earth or hell in hell, it's all the same to me." For the wind blew cold and lonely across that widow's moor. She never ever turned away trouble from the door. So when they both fell into bed and the devil was working well, he thought before the night was through she'd be in his hell. But when they came to number 9, the widow cried out more. At 12 she said, "I don't believe he'll make it to 24. At 35 the devil felt compelled to take a rest. The widow said, "Come lift your head and put me to the test." At 69 the widow laughed. Again, again she cried. The devil said, "Well, I can see just how your husband died." For the wind blew cold and lonely across that widow's moor. She never ever turned away trouble from the door. At 99 the devil he began to cry and weep. He said, "I'll give you anything if you let me go to sleep." Before the morning light was up, the devil hobbled home. The widow still not satisfied, he left her soul alone. And there she lay in anxious state at number 99. If only that old devil could have made it one more time. I'll call him up again tonight to see what can be done. With a bit more application he could have made it to 101. So when she called to him that night, the devil did appear. For the first time in eternity, Satan shook with fear. He said, "Of all the torment I've witnessed there in hell, I never knew what pain was till I rung your front door bell." For the wind blew cold and lonely across that widow's moor. She never ever turned away trouble from the